Hey, this is Ron from Standing Wolf Traditional Archery. Now, you know, like I know, as traditional archers, a string slap hurts like hell. There's no question about it. But what if we told you we just developed an arm guard that's not only going to look badass, it's also going to be functional in a hunting situation and any other shooting situation. So today we're going to be talking about our new Mossy Oak Bottomland Camo Arm Guard. Let's get going. So the first thing I want to talk about is the most obvious thing on this arm guard, and that is the Mossy Oak Bottomland Camo pattern. Now, the great feature about the Bottomland Camo pattern is that this is a pattern that can blend into almost any terrain in North America. Whether you're hunting woodland situations, whether you're hunting marshes, or even mountainous terrains, the Bottomland Camo pattern has been proven time and time again over the years to blend in to almost anything, and that's why it's pretty much one of the #1 camo patterns out there for hunting. And a great benefit of this pattern is that it's printed on Cadora nylon, specifically 500D Cadora nylon. So what does that mean? That means that Cadora nylon is known to be an incredibly abrasive resistant material. So a string contacting this is just going to glide right off. Now, if you're a hunting situation and this is over your clothes, you got zero resistance. It's not interfering with your shot. It allows you to have a clean release. Obviously, you're delivering a really high performance shot for you in that situation. So that's why I love the Cadora nylon on this arm guard. So an arm guard doesn't necessarily need to just look good. It has to be functional, it has to work, and it has to have a purpose. So the great thing about this arm guard is that we've made this arm guard and all of our arm guards now with Canadian moose leather on the underside. So if this is contacting your skin, the moose leather is incredibly supple. It's almost moisture wicking too, and it has a slight little bit of give, and I assure you, on your skin it feels fantastic. Now over your clothes, this has a lot of give. It's very pliable leather, so it can really form to your arm, no problem. That's really why we designed it with the moose leather. So for comfort, over top of your clothes, if you have bulky clothes, or even in the fall if you're just using something light, this is going to form to your arm perfectly. It's not going to interfere with it. It's not going to bunch up or shift. It's about 6.5 inches long, so it's going to cover a vast majority of your arm that's definitely going to get hit by a string if it does get hit. And like I said before, it's just going to glide right off from the Cadora nylon. The armor of this arm guard, now although this is very tough, the Cadora nylon, if we didn't want to just stop right there with Cadora nylon moose. So this is also made with Timberland grade boot leather underneath, which is the essentially the core of the arm guard. Now it's not overly stiff, it has a bit of give, but it's going to give you the benefit of that added protection. So if you're crashing through the bush, if you're on the shooting range and this gets hit by anything, whether it's a string or anything, it's going to give you so much protection, and you're going to feel, rest assured, you're going to have the protection you need from this arm guard. Last but not least, this arm guard is incredibly easy to put on and off, and it's meant to stay on when you put it on. As you can see, we've used a bungee cord strapping that is just perfect for fitting arms that are petite and small if you're a woman, or if you're just some huge guy with massive forearms, this is obviously going to fit and conform to your arm size. Not only that, if you absolutely need to, it's meant to just be easily adjusted at the bottom, whether you want it a little bit tighter or whether you want it to be just max size out and just fit a huge arm, it could easily do that. On top of that, it's just a one strap, one hook system. It's as simple as it gets for putting it on. It's meant to be very straightforward, no messing around, just one hook on, one hook off, and it stays on when you put it on. And there you go, straightforward as that. So there you go, guys. That is our Mossy Oak Bottomland Camo Arm Guard from Standing Wolf. It's meant to be incredibly good looking, it's meant to be incredibly functional, and it's meant to be really tough, rugged, and last any situation that you put it through. So thank you guys so much in advance for all your support. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.